to firstbuzz.com. Today I'm going to be doing the very first episode of my new series called Beauty Basics. So a couple of these videos you're going to see me without any makeup, and I'm just going to go all natural and just go step by step and transition from being all natural into the best version of you. So the very first thing is eyebrows. So eyebrows are very important because they frame your face, they frame your eyes, and so that's what we're going to do today is going to be eyebrow threading. So to me, eyebrow threading has been the best technique I've ever tried. And for a while there, I was doing the $20, tip them $3, $15, tip them. And it gets to be really expensive, especially if your eyebrows grow like weeds. So I'm going to show you how to thread your eyebrows. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. See you guys soon. So you can see here, I've actually filled in one eyebrow, and the other one I have all natural. You can see here it's very sparse, it's very light. It's taken, I think I've waited about to make this video. I just let them go nuts, and it's been a little difficult, but here I am today, finally able to thread my eyebrows and show you how. So the very first thing is the 1, 2, 3 technique. You're going to mark where you need to start to fill in your eyebrows. So put this right here at the nostril, the side right here, not the very end, but right here at the tip. And you're going to draw a line right here. You're going to pivot this right to the middle of your pupil. That's going to be the highest part. And still holding it right here at the end of your eye. And this is where your eyebrow should end. Now these are just guidelines. Everyone's eyebrows are different. You know, there's different shapes. Some have a little more of an arch. So these are just guidelines on how to get the best eyebrow version of your own eyebrows. Then the next thing is you're going to fill them in. And so what I've done, and you could see it in the tutorial, Anastasia Highlighting Brow Kit. This one is available only at Nordstrom's. And why I like it is because there's so many colors here. There's 3 different colors. So if you're a makeup artist, you can mix and match to get that right color for your client. And if you're somebody who likes to change up your hair color, you want to match it, this is great too. If you're like an everyday person, then you may want to get something that is more maybe just 2 colors versus 3. Hey, who knows, maybe you want to do some highlighting of your own. So this is what I used here to get this nice rich brown color. So here we go, right into the thing. I have to thank Eiley for showing the world how to do this threading technique, because without her I would have no clue how to do this on my own. I would just have to go and sit in a chair and have someone else do it for me. But since I've learned how, I've been addicted, and you could just do this seriously like every other day. Don't go bald now. Alright, so the first thing is you're going to take a piece of thread. This is a normal everyday thread. I'm not a seamstress, so I'm just using some thread from an emergency kit. If you have thread that's a little bit thicker, go ahead and use that. So what I like to do is just enough, I want to say maybe 6 to 7 inches, and you're going to cut that, so 14 inches total. Then you're going to knot it. Now you have a nice loop. What you're going to do is you're going to have the knot on one side of your hand, and you're going to take this side and you're going to twist it. I like to just twist it 5 times or so. So you have something like this. And the trick is, you're going to do this for a while, get used to this because you're going to be doing a lot of it when you do your eyebrows. Anything that's caught in here is what's going to get twisted up into the thread and pulled out. So you can do this for your eyebrows, you can do this for your facial hair, you know, wherever you get it. And so when you're going on your left side, you're going to move your left hand. When you're doing your right side, you're going to use your right hand. So we're going to go and grab the hair right in that triangle, and we're going to twist. Alright, so we're going to get into detail, we're going to zoom right in and get right into this. Just with a quick glance, looking at your eyebrows, or looking at my eyebrows, I'm going to want to get rid of all of this that's up here, all this extra stray hair, and anything that's on my lid, and anything that's down here. And anything that's up close up here, I'm going to have to do it on my own because I don't have a mirror up close and personal, so it's going to be a little difficult. So I'm only going to show you how the process works, and I'm going to stop because I'm actually trying to grow this to connect right here. So it's one smooth, seamless piece right here versus kind of patchy, because I used to try to tweeze in the little spots right there, which is a no-no. So what you do is you're going to take your thread and just start going nuts. So what you can do is you can actually shape it, draw it on first, or you could just eyeball it. Best thing to do again is to use that trick that I showed you, the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then fill it in and then go from there. What I like to do is I just like to use my angle brush, spray a little water, Fix Plus or whatever you have, and I like to draw in the shape in a little bit of a darker shade. So lately I've been using my Anastasia kit here just because I can mix the colors and all that, and it has a darker shade. And I'm going to draw it in. I like to use powder because when I use a actual pencil, sometimes it has a little bit of that wax to it where it just kind of sticks the hair down and it's really hard to thread. So when doing this eyebrow here, which is my left, I'm going to be using my left hand to open up, and that's going to get all of the hair. So there's a lot of hair that's here that you can't see, that I can't see. I think this is perfect for those who want a really nice clean look here, really smooth, or those who wear glasses and can't see, because I can't see the little stray hairs here, but they're there. So what I do is I just put it here and I kind of open it up, and you can actually hear it getting tweezed out. I'm sorry, threaded out. And if you're doing it on your own, you can just kind of go nuts with it. Careful not to get your eyelashes and your real eyebrows up here. So what's happening is that anything in this little triangle portion right here is going to get twisted up. For example, do you see that piece right there? I'm inching forward and it's in there and it's out. You're not, pinching your skin. You're just getting the hair. You're not getting any layer of skin that you get when you wax. It's just the hair that gets tweezed out. I'm sorry, I keep saying tweezed out. I mean threaded out. Alright, here we go. See that one right there? Twist and get it out. And I'm just using everyday thread from an actual emergency kit because I am in no way a seamstress. So this one right here, I want to get rid of those. And it's just a nice, clean, smooth effect right there. And you can do this yourself. It's so simple. I'm trying to find a good piece so you can really see it. And I like to do this right out of the shower because all the pores are still open and it's, see right there? So all the pores are still open and it doesn't hurt as much. Doesn't that look gross? So you're going to lay it flat and you're just going to twist. And you're going to let your thread do the work. If you're finding yourself pulling like that, then you're not doing it right. You want to let the thread do the work and you just relax. And just let it pick it up. Like I said, I can't see any here, but they're all over because you can see the action of the thread just kind of stopping there and picking it up. And you can see how clean it is. Now for these pieces up here, what I like to do is I use a little bit of brow gel to make sure that this isn't commingling with any of this, and then we're going to take it out. So I'm just going to use my Anastasia clear brow gel. Any gel will work. Hairspray on a toothbrush will work. I just like this gel because this is what I usually would use. Alright, so now it's all there. And you know which ones to grab. Get real close to the mirror. And I like to just really go one at a time. Get all those out right from the root. And you want to be careful again. I'm growing all that out, so I'm just going to ignore those. Difficult, but I'm going to do it. That one's a stray right here. So I'm going to grab it. And grab that big one there. And that's it. It's super simple. And now I have a nice clean eyebrow. You want to get any of this? Just go like that. Now if you're going this way and there's some there, you can use your right hand. Just use your fingers, go like that.
And you can grab them, trying to separate your hair here, just like that. Now, trimming your eyebrows is very simple. It's very user to user, face to face. It just depends on what you like to do. I like to take my little spoolie here. This is actually just the end of my little Anastasia brow pencil that I've used. And what I like to do is just press it up. And anything that's kind of extra right here, I will trim it just a little bit, not all the way. I want it to still look natural. And so I'll just try to give it a little trim. But I won't go straight across because I don't want it to be too uniform. It's kind of like that. Same thing here. See, these are really long, so I'm just going to try to trim a little bit. Again, I don't want it to be too even and uniform, so that when it lays down it still looks natural. Again, I'm going to keep going. There's one more right there. Now for down here, there's some people who like to brush it downward and then trim. The reason why I like to push it down and trim is because I have droopy eyebrows. Droopy little sparse eyebrows. So if I push them down, I can trim all that that's going to droop into my lid area right here, right into my brow bone. So I want to get rid of that. Use a mirror. Not like me. Ooh, alright. So just push down any little strays. Or another way, again, is just push it up, trim it. See a huge difference between a groomed eyebrow and a sparse eyebrow right here.
And it's that simple. It only takes about 5 minutes to really just groom your eyebrow and to get it perfect, nicely cleaned and groomed. You don't have to pick at your lid, you know, get the tweezer in there, because I can't see the small hairs here, so it's very difficult to use the tweezers. Get really close to the mirror and then my tweezer hits it and all that stuff. So threading is the best thing for me. It doesn't take that layer of skin off. It just goes in, cleans up what it needs to do, and you're done. Thanks again for joining me here at pursebuzz.com. Bye-bye.